What's up, guys, and welcome to a new video. Alright guys, so today's video is going to be about A players, is that an A? A players and B players. What's cool about this is it kind of ties into the last video. If you didn't see that video, go check it out. I want to go a bit deeper into it to just really talk about A players and B players and how they can kind of hurt your business or make your business a lot better. It's all about balance and who you have as part of the team. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's take a moment to appreciate the sunshine, man. Holy shit. I can't wait to run in this today. Ignore that fault sensor over there, terrible, but damn. First part of the day is we're gonna hit a workout. We got a leg day today, day 6 of the program. Program has 7 days, including 1 rest day, thanks to Scott. So I'm really enjoying that. I'm on very low calories. It's kind of difficult, as I've complained about a lot, but I think it's just the energy. The hunger sucks, but it's almost like sometimes you don't eat, you feel like you're gonna pass out, you know, so not for everyone. I don't recommend it, but again, I'm pushing for kind of to lose a bunch of weight, just kind of crash dieting versus doing like 3 months of it. I want to do 2 weeks of it, so is what it is. We're gonna get in this leg workout. Hopefully we don't pass out, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Get up there. Come on. Nice. Good boy. Welcome back. We started vlogging on Sunday. Today is Wednesday, so we're getting it done. So anyways, before I go into A player versus B player, I thought I'd really just show you guys the warehouse myself, show you what we're doing and why we have A players here. The warehouse is very extremely busy right now, so we're gonna see how they're doing down below. So as you can see, the boys getting orders ready here. I don't really show you guys the day's orders because there's just so many pickups throughout the day, and obviously we do 3PL for other customers as well, so I just try to show the better body stuff. We try to take a look at like the warehouse, the current situation, how much stuff is in here. It's just insane. So lots and lots of inventory. Why are you down here packing orders anyways? Yeah, I want the answer to that. Well, actually, maybe not. How busy is it? How about we talk about that?
The second you think you have a bit of a break, you gotta get out 40 orders and open out every single one and add a special part.
Anything to say about what makes an employee an A player versus a B player? You know what that means?
I don't know, you have to come back to me.
Okay. I think what Curtis was trying to say is that an A player is someone that sets a standard, someone's gonna show up on time, and someone that's not gonna bring the team down for their own selfish reasons. So A player, really at the end of the day, I think the biggest aspect of a true A player is that they're a team player. So they know when they have something come up, when something goes wrong, that they're affecting the whole team for selfishly themselves. So the big thing with an A player is being a team player, and again, understanding that their actions can affect the entire team. Good or bad, of course. So for what you guys know about A players now, for example, let's do warehouse workers, for example. 2 really solid guys, they're keeping busy, they're doing a whole bunch. Third guy comes in and he's not really basically just do the least amount of work as possible. Problem with this B player here is if he sticks around long enough and no one really talks to him or reinforces anything, your A players are gonna stoop down to your B player's level. It sounds kind of simple because it really is, just like depends on what people know they can get away with. Because if you're working in a warehouse every day, you're working your ass off, you know, you're getting rewarded for all that stuff, but you see another guy not working as hard but getting paid a similar amount, you're just kind of like, why am I working so hard if this guy gets away with doing a little bit? So that's a really big one, is just continuing to set the standard with these A players and B players. If you have a B player in, the worst thing you can do is bog down your team and lower productivity, lower just the output and the quality of output, really. So the worst thing about a B player, they're gonna lower the output and the quality of the work / output as well. So it's really something to watch out for. Now, a big thing with A players and B players is if you're actually working or own a business with a bunch of B players already, this transition is extremely hard to bring all of your B players to A players because they're getting getting all paid the same right now. So you can create lots of bonus incentives, stuff like that. But I find the culture is extremely hard to change. It can be done, but it can take years. And so where it gets difficult is our B players in the business with B players. The business probably isn't going to do as well as a business with a bunch of A players. Probably not, at least. So the real issue is you're an employee at a business and you're looking to rise up, get paid more, you know, see success and all that stuff. If you are working with a bunch of B players, it's going to be a harder road. Not saying it can't be done, but I think it'll be a harder road, especially if management or the boss is just kind of happy and consistent with everything is. Again, you might totally be happy where you are, but if you're looking to kind of move on up, get a pay raise, all that stuff, you might want to consider going with a bunch of A players, or, you know, seeing if you can make some changes yourself. And now as a business owner, with all the risks involved with that, you got to be an A player in today's world, especially if you're starting out. There's a lot of people that are very hungry out there. So guys, fourth thing, and this may sound obvious to some people, but it's really just about being passionate about your career, passionate about what you do. You don't have to like love it and just be obsessed with it, but I think it is important to be interested in what you actually do. I think there's a ton of people out there who are bored with a job, don't like it, and I feel bad for them, because it's like, if you are passionate about your stuff and you're with a bunch of other people that are passionate about your stuff, let's say A players, so it's A players, you guys are all gonna rise up way faster. Great example, better body. A lot of us love working out. We love trying out new equipment. We're all very passionate about the warehouse, you know, how the equipment looks and everything like that. It's just as simple as that. We're all into getting in shape. You know I've had my own spells of getting unhealthy because the business has been so busy, but the bottom line of this whole company and why I started is to just be better, be yourself. Have some passion for what you're doing. If you're not passionate about what you're doing, like, ask yourself, like, why are you there? Like, why are you doing what you're doing if you don't even like it? Like, make sure you like your stuff. The younger you are too, the way easier it is to swap it out. Try something else while you're young. Just, I know what any expert would recommend that. I am not an expert, but all the experts out there would be, do something else if you're not happy with what you're doing. Yes, right, buddy? Yes. So guys, I'm gonna interrupt this video to do a quick workout with you. So I worked out this morning. I do 2 workouts a day. I got green pepper in my mouth. I don't know if you can see it. Should probably finish chewing. This be a low calorie snack for real. I'm on low cals. I won't shut up about it till it's done. These are freaking good, and they're cheap, man, cheap. Compared to the colored ones, I like these better, tons of vitamin C. I am not a nutritionalist, so doing a quick Metcon, eating a green pepper here because I already trained a push day this morning and I want to get some cardio, and I have to get some cardio and I don't want to. I way rather prefer runs, but damn, it'd be pouring outside, so we're doing a Metcon. I assume you guys missed everything I wrote down, but so we're gonna start with, for this Metcon, 45-second air bike, 1 minute ab crunch, which is, I'm actually gonna do like the swinging abs. I can't remember what that's called. Anyways, then we're gonna have a 1 minute kettlebell swing. So we're gonna do this 5 times. It'll be 50 minutes total. And I will show you guys how many calories I'll burn. I think it'll be like 225 high heart rate calories. I'd way rather do a run. It takes like 30 minutes to a run, but you know, it's pouring rain. Well, you hear me chewing on this. Look at that. Can you even see that? Terrible. Also guys, apologize on the audio. There's a fault of a fire alarm, that beeping. If you listen, it's getting fixed April 3rd, but it's, what day is it today? It's March 27th, so we got some time with it. It's terrible, but crank the music up, we'll be able to hear it.
We've done, I was filming, so I was off the beat on some stuff, like, or off the minute, but pretty good. We're at 19 minutes, 42 seconds, 270 cals total, 230 active. So I kind of like to finish off with like, it's like I could do one more. So I want to do like a bike per minute, high intensity. Hopefully that music wasn't in the background. And yeah, why not just do a minute extra? So we're at 23 minutes, 322 total cal, 322, I don't know, can't think. 280 active cals, not bad.
All right, guys, so we talked about A players, we talked about the benefits of A players, and I think an important one to note is that if you're hiring a bunch of A players, they're always gonna be wanting to level up, and some might actually leave. So I'm gonna put a negative to an A player, which is that they might not be the guys that stick around a ton. They're gonna do their job, they're gonna do an amazing job at it, but you might find you have a bit of turnover, and that's okay, because honestly, we have some people come and go through Better Body, and when they go, they're usually going to something better, but better that suits them more in their dreams, and it actually creates a lot of happiness in the workplace. You don't have any people there that are kind of brought down. So it's a negative and a positive, because you could have some people at the workplace as a B player not wanting to do the risk taking, all that stuff, and staying, but kind of bringing the energy down, having to get fired, whatever it is. So take it for what it is. I thought that would be like a negative of an A player, especially if you spend a lot of time, invest a lot in them. But at the same time, you don't really want B players to stick around too much and be frustrated with their surroundings. So I'll leave that to your discretion if you think an A or B would be better in that particular scenario. I certainly think an A is better, despite them wanting to leave. Creates a way happier environment and culture. All right, guys, so let's recap the A player and B player scenario. So guys, we had 5 things I went over today with the A player versus B player scenario. The first point was A players and B players being in mind of how their actions affect the team. An A player is going to be very in mind of the ripple effect if they let the other team, how that happens. Part 2 with that is just a simple fact that you have a bunch of A players already, a B player is going to bring them down. If we have a bunch of A players on the team and B players on the team, the B players are doing less work, they're eventually going to bring down the A players, in my personal opinion, because they're going to see, hey, look, I don't have to do as much work. B player Joe is not doing as much work, so why am I working so hard? If I'm not getting recognized, and he's not getting in trouble for doing a lower output of work. Big deal right there. Now we have 3, which is being in a company with A players and B players. You can be the judge of that, obviously, but if you're going to be with a bunch of B players, don't expect to rise up as fast with that raise. Having the company rise up, you need A players on the team to bring you guys all up. It's not just about ownership that does it, it's about the team as a whole. Now, number 4 is passion in the career. If you're passionate about what you're doing, your team's passionate about what you guys are doing, you're going to be A players, you're going to push hard, it's going to be fun, it's going to be exciting. And number 5, the last one we had there, having an A player, was really just about having a bunch of A players in your team. You may get turnover, but as I explained, it's going to be better to have A players on your team versus B. If some go, all that stuff to do better things, bigger things that suits them more. As a boss and as ownership, why would you not be happy with that? They're chasing their dreams, they're achieving their dreams. It's a perfect scenario. So you guys have heard my points about an A player versus B player, those 5 points. Obviously an A player is gonna be best for the company to grow, but maybe you're not into that. I assume if you're watching this video, you're kind of wanting your company to grow. You're an employee that wants to do better, get that raise. A player all the way. Management will always see it. And if they don't, get a new job, man, because you've been working super hard and no one's recognizing you. Why are you there? It's kind of like a thing. It's like, how many more years are you gonna be there? Go somewhere where they recognize you and appreciate your hard work. And just like that, we're at the end of the friggin' video. If you made it this far, again, genuinely, thank you so much for watching it all the way through. If you found the advice helpful, leave a comment below. If you're not subscribed, friggin' hit that subscribe button, man. We don't got many subscribers over. We gotta get to 100. I think we get to 100 soon. Frank, anything to say about hitting the subscribe button or liking the video or sharing it with a friend? Sir, Frankie, any comments? I don't think so. Anyways, guys, just want to thank you so much again for watching. You know what to friggin' do, because I just said it. We'll see you in the next one.